Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and today I want to talk about healthy habits for women that can change your life. These are things that I've learned along my journey and I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Okay, so number one, reading healthy mindset changing books. So as much as I love fiction books because I love to get lost in them, what I've come to realize that for me, nonfiction books really change the way I think about a thing. Reading books that are teaching you something, helping you to believe something that you didn't believe before. You might not notice a change when you're reading the book, but it's like 6 months down the road, you'll wake up and be like, oh my gosh, I think completely different about this subject. One of the first books that I read was 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So it teaches you about shifting your paradigm or shifting the way that you look at certain things, or understanding that not everybody sees everything from the same lens. So it teaches you to be more understanding of the way other people think, understanding where your beliefs in certain things come from. Like I said, that was one of the first books along my journey, and I just saw so much change in myself from when I started reading that book to when I finished that book. Another one is The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Now this book, y'all, is so powerful because I truly believe in reprogramming our subconscious mind to believe and think the way that we need it to think and want it to think. And sometimes we don't realize that we could be self-sabotaging ourselves because our conscious mind and our subconscious mind don't align. When your subconscious mind is on your side, it's way easier to achieve the things that you want to achieve. You won't hold yourself back because of false beliefs and misteachings that you've learned along the way. But when you get your subconscious mind to work for you through repetition and other ways that you can reprogram your subconscious mind, life just flows so much easier. Another book for me that was really great was 4 Hour Work Week. It taught me a lot about making money other ways besides just having a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but there are a lot of people who are miserable in a 9 to 5. What this book talks about is different strategies and ways that people can use the internet to make money. It also talks about the mindset shift of shifting from, oh, I have to work 40 or plus hours a week, to I can build a business and I can make that business run for itself and literally work 4 to 10 hours a week and make twice as much as I would have made on a 40-hour-a-week job. Number 2 is meditation. I didn't really learn much about meditation until I grew up and started learning things on my own. And when I learned about it, of course, you know, for a lot of people that have tried meditation, you'll try it and it'll feel like nothing's happening. What I did was I ended up using an app. I used the Calm app, but they have so many apps. They have the Calm app, they have the Abide app, which is more like a Christian app. They have Insight Timer, and all of these apps are super beneficial because you could meditate to music, you can meditate for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, however long works for you. Really, the important part of meditation is to be consistent. So even if you do it for 10 minutes a day, every morning, what meditation is for me is spending time with God and spending time with my spirit before I get my day started, to just have a much calmer, easier, relaxed day. Like go into my day with the right mindset. Number 3 is intentionally taking time for yourself. So I feel like this is really hard to do as a woman, especially when you have children and a husband and work. But it's so important to do that because the way that you feed into those people and into your work and into just other aspects of life is making sure that you are fed first and whole first. Because when you are whole, then you can come from a place of love and wholeness in interacting with other people. So I believe that this should be done without electronics, away from Instagram, away from social media, comparing yourself to other people, away from television, just really taking time to read or meditate or just a hobby that you love doing. Like those things are super, super important because it allows you to reconnect with your spirit, your mind, and yourself. Fall in love with yourself all over again. Like self-care is huge for women. I have started waking up early to really take intentional time for myself, and it's amazing, y'all. It's amazing. Number 4, eating healthier. The way we eat is so important, and you don't realize how important it is until you wean yourself, because it really is a weaning process off of food that is not good for you. Like once you do that, I remember the first time I went vegan, I felt so energized in the morning. I would wake up, I could wake up early, I wouldn't be sleepy, my body wouldn't be tired throughout the day. I felt like I had so much energy. Then I got pregnant and my baby was like, feed me some meat. So I started back eating meat again. But once I started doing that, I felt more tired. My body just felt more groggy. My energy level decreased. So I think it is a good balance. Like, listen to your body. If veganism is not for you, then, don't do it. But eating less meat is definitely, I believe, for everybody on the planet. And eating more fruits and vegetables, like those are really important, because what we fail to realize, I think a lot of the times, is that we as humans are from this earth. If you look at the grass outside, the grass is from the earth. If the grass does not receive things that it was created to receive, then the grass dries up, it turns brittle, it turns brown, it loses its color. It's kind of like when we as humans eat a whole bunch of processed food, we gain a whole lot of weight, we feel fatigued, we are just not who we were created to be. We're not functioning at our highest self. So when we eat the things and partake of the things that we were created to eat, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and give us energy and fill us with the nutrients and the minerals from the earth that we were created to eat, we can function at our highest capacity. Another thing that was great was a gratitude journal. I think over time we can get used to, like if you listen to the conversation of a lot of people, if you're just out at a restaurant, a lot of times people are talking about things that they don't like or things that are going wrong in their life. But it does you so much justice to focus on the things that are good. Like if you really pay attention to how you feel when you talk about negative things and you focus on negative things, it's way different from how you feel when you shift your focus and start focusing on the things that you like and that make you feel good. Not everything is going to go right in our lives or the way that we expect them to in our lives. When you train yourself, and it is a training process, because we have kind of been trained, whether it's from watching the news or from other people, we've been trained to focus on the negative. So when you have to retrain your brain by, again, that's that subconscious brain, by consistency, to focus on the things that are good and lovely and pure and holy in your life. And when you do that, your whole world can brighten up. And number 6 is embrace yourself wholeheartedly. One thing that we do as women is we compare ourselves to Susie and Rebecca and Marcy and Christina number 2. And we compare ourselves to the way that society has told us we're supposed to look, we're supposed to dress, we're supposed to do, things that we're supposed to achieve. We don't embrace who we were created to be a lot of the times. And I'm here to tell you that you are enough, that you are more than enough. Just as you are unique, you are beautiful, you are whole in every way, and you have to embrace those things that you bring that nobody else can bring to the table. Because what you'll do is fast forward 10 years in the future, you'll look back at the girl who you used to be 10 years before, and you'll think, why didn't that girl realize how amazing she was? Why didn't she realize how much she had to offer this world, how much she had to give, who she was just as a being. And then you'll feel like you're not enough because now you're 10 years older. So it just will really do you so much justice to embrace who you are right now, because you are amazing. We are all amazing. There's no need to tear each other down or gossip about each other or talk about how somebody else is not enough because you yourself don't feel like you're enough. And the sooner you start to realize that and stop comparing yourself to other people, that's when you can really begin to give what you were created to give this world. Number 7, discover what you love to do and go for it. I believe that we were all created to do something amazing, whether it's be a homeschooling mother or an amazing writer or a leader of a nonprofit for, mothers without places to live, or, whatever it is that is tugging on you, calling you to move, just go for it. And this doesn't mean abandon your responsibilities or quit your job or do any of that, but it means to at least step out and start. So maybe what that looks like is for 15 minutes a day or an hour a week or 2 hours a week, I'm going to find time to maybe start writing that book that I've been telling myself that I want to write for 5 years. Don't be afraid, let go of the fear. And actually, even if you can't let go of the fear, just do it anyway. Do it through the fear, and you'll find that the more that you move in the direction of what you want to do, that the fear starts to disappear, because 1, you start to gain confidence in yourself, and 2, you start to actually really learn what it is that you're doing and get better and better and better at it. All right, guys, so that is all I have for today. If you love this, like it. I'll be doing a video on each one of these separately, so make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos. All right, see you next time. Bye.